Hey guys, welcome to Podiatry Practice Mastery. Don here. Well, I got King and I lost King. For those of you that have been listening a little bit, King was, I think he's rendition number 2 of my virtual assistant, and he was nice. He helped out a lot, and he unfortunately I think he got sick, and then he has GERD and some other types of stuff. He had COVID and he couldn't help, which I understand. Then he got sick, and I feel badly. And so now he can't help anymore. And I don't know. Frankly, I think it's the truth. They seem pretty truthful from the Philippines, but that really doesn't solve the problem. He was very nice. He was helping me edit my videos on YouTube. He was helping me put together these weekly updates. He was the one that posted them to the Kajabi website and did all that background work for each of those weekly updates. So now I'm back to doing it. So what are the couple of the other options? Well, one option is to do a revolving request on Fancy Hands. So Fancy Hands is the site that I can really kind of put some delineated, not recommendations, but instructions, and just teach them how to do it so they could do it every time. It might take a little bit more than the 20-minute credit that I can use. So for Fancy Hand, everything is 20 minutes. I would still like to find another one because I think he was able to do it in 30 minutes. So if I'm paying him, it was $5 an hour, so it was $2.50, which was worth it. Whereas I think Fancy Hands will be at least double that. So that's the next thing is trying to find another King. He is part of a virtual assistant kind of site, so if anyone knows any other good places to get virtual assistants, let me know. But this next Podiatry Practice Mastery, I'll be sending it out. One other thing I'm trying with the Podiatry Practice Mastery is when I've been doing it, I've been also transcribing it. So I've been including a transcription, and then I'm playing around with the idea of putting it on YouTube. The only reason because it's the same content, and it'll only take extra work posting it. So if I can find a good who that can post it for me, that would be a really good idea to post it. Because this is what I realize is that people that listen to podcasts, so there are about 20 people, they probably listen to other podcasts. That's why they listen to my podcast, and they tend to be younger. But people that don't listen to podcasts, they may like YouTube or they may prefer emails. So the goal is to have multiple routes for your audience, and that's the same thing with the clinic. Where I'm struggling with the clinic now is I'm trying to, like right now we're using Athena, and I've kind of, I don't know if the right word is bootlegged, but I've made it so that I could use it for marketing, and I'm not sure it's supposed to be used for marketing. I haven't gotten in trouble yet, but there's no way to unsubscribe because it's considered medical record or a medical information. And so I think it would be prudent for me to transfer my list somewhere else. But what I'm struggling with is the following. So I have my Central Mass Podiatry website, and then I could use Patient Pop, which is our website, and they have something, but it's not that, I don't know, it's not that pretty. Like the newsletters, they're not really nice looking newsletters. It's not robust. And the other big drawback is your list can only be 10,000 people long. And our list is actually about 30,000, so I'd have to do 3 separate groups of 10,000, and then I would have to every month add the new patients that come in or these new email addresses that we have. So it's just kind of more work, and it just kind of hurts my brain to think about it. So I'm thinking about 2 other options. One option is I'm currently using the Kajabi website for my Dr. Pelto, which is basically my personal brand account that I can share patient education information in. It's very easy for me to update, things like that. So I could basically put that list and put it on there and do it that way. That's one option. The other option is I have Active Campaign, which I don't really know how to use very well, but you could do it with Active Campaign. And then the third option is I could use Keep, which is a totally new system, kind of like MailChimp, but it's the old Infusionsoft. And this is what most of the people I know. The benefit to Keep, in my opinion, is that I can you can do emails and text messages at the same time, and that's attractive because within my record, my medical record, I can do that. But with with Kajabi, I don't quite know how to do the text message component. I don't know if that's availability. I know Active Campaign it is, but both of those are going to be I'm going to have to pay, right? So right now with Athena, I'm not paying extra for that huge list that I have. And so whereas if I transition it into my Dr. Pelto or my Keep, I'm going to pay upwards of like $500 a month just to have that big of a list there and to be marketing to them. Now, I do think that I could market to them better. Most of the other people that are doing this, they're doing a weekly message to their list, and I think I could get a lot more patient interaction. So anyway, I'd like to know what you guys think. And once again, if you haven't joined Podiatry Practice Mastery, please join. There's I added some new resources, and I actually added a new section in there on collaboration. So we're going to be collaborating about plantar fasciitis at this reading or at this podcast episode, and I'm trying to have people kind of put things together in there. Okay, great guys. Okay, have a good one.